After the break, it's James Street, Brisbane, and the economics of placemaking. I'm here in James Street, Brisbane, a beautiful retail street, to speak to the architects of the development about their contribution to placemaking.
Ingrid and Adrian, thank you so much for your time. It's a beautiful street, James Street, and it's probably my favourite retail district in Australia. It looks like it's been here forever, but it actually hasn't. So what's the history of the space?
At one stage it had the Coca-Cola factory here in Brisbane. It was light industrial for many years, and that's where you see the majority of building stock around you, the tilt-up concrete with the bolted-on steelwork, and that was an economical way to create these large areas of showroom in what wasn't a highly revered precinct at that stage. Yeah. The cinema was built through that process, and then later on there's been a change of guard from a smaller group of developers, and probably a key project was the construction of the James Street Market, which meant that we had occupation on a daily basis. And so suddenly the nature of the precinct changed, and it's turned into what you see today, which is predominantly fashion retail.
So Adrian, for people who haven't been here, describe James Street for us.
Well, it's not very big. It's only sort of 2 blocks really of street front, but I think the precinct is much larger. So when you wander off James Street, there's a whole network of smaller pedestrian spaces that in some ways are more interesting and offer a different scale to the high street itself.
I think as architects, you're often driving the narrative for a space, a place. Do you worry about handing that narrative over to developers?
What happens down here is that we've got this strange hybrid between a street-based retail that is curated by a small group. So it's the best of both worlds. What they've done is they've formed the James Street Initiative, this strategy of working together, which is not a normal strategy for development groups. They said, we're friends, we're going to band together and we're going to make this something great.
Adrian, it's so difficult to get good place in a single building. How do you do it for a whole street?
Well, we've tried very hard to introduce a limited palette of materials that we reuse, and sometimes that's just matching a colour, but on the ground, for example, we've tried to use the same paving throughout the precinct. The schedule of planting continues across different buildings. The height and scale of the buildings are all the same, and so it holds together as a precinct.
Yeah, beautiful. And Ingrid, what's your favourite place?
I think the rooftop gardens to 19 Wandoo Street, which is a West Elm tenancy.
And what about you, Adrian? What do you love the most?
It's probably the spaces where we've introduced a garden at ground level that is now magical because the plants have taken over.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, it's a great precinct. Congratulations to you.